250 Years of America, How 13 Colonies Became the World's Most Powerful Nation. Imagine waking up in a world where the United States never existed. No Hollywood, no Apple, no Google, no NASA moon landing, no Statue of Liberty, no Silicon Valley, no world's largest economy. For nearly 2.5 centuries, America has shaped the modern world in ways few nations ever have. It has inspired millions with democracy, innovation, and opportunity. It has also divided opinions through wars, politics, inequality, and global influence. But none of this existed 250 years ago. In 1776, America wasn't a superpower. It wasn't even a country. It was just 13 British colonies scattered along the Atlantic coast, home to fewer than 3 million people. Yet over the next 250 years, these colonies would fight revolutions, survive civil war, conquer the frontier, build industries, land humans on the moon, create the internet, dominate global finance, and become one of the most influential nations in history. This is the incredible story of how America transformed the world and what its future might look like. Welcome to World Insights. Before America. Long before Europeans arrived, millions of Native Americans lived across North America. Hundreds of tribes flourished: the Cherokee, the Navajo, the Sioux, the Apache. Each possessed unique cultures, governments, languages, and traditions. Everything changed in 1492 when Christopher Columbus reached the Americas. Although he never stepped foot in what is now the United States, his voyages opened the continent to European colonization. Over the following centuries, Britain, France, Spain, and the Netherlands competed fiercely for control. Eventually, Britain established 13 colonies along the Atlantic coast. Life wasn't easy. Settlers paid heavy taxes. Trade was tightly controlled by Britain. The colonies grew richer each year, but their freedom remained limited. That tension would soon ignite one of history's greatest revolutions: the birth of a nation. In 1773, angry colonists dumped British tea into Boston Harbor. The event became known as the Boston Tea Party. Britain responded harshly. Instead of calming tensions, the punishment united the colonies. On July 4, 1776, delegates gathered in Philadelphia. They adopted one of history's most influential documents, the Declaration of Independence. Its opening words would echo around the world: "All men are created equal." The colonies declared themselves free from British rule. Britain refused to accept the declaration. War erupted. Led by General George Washington, the Continental Army faced the world's strongest military. Against overwhelming odds, the colonies prevailed. In 1783, Britain officially recognized the independence of the United States. America had been born, building a democracy. Winning independence was only the beginning. America still needed a government. In 1787, leaders drafted the United States Constitution. It established 3 branches of government: executive, legislative, judicial. The goal was simple: no single leader would ever hold absolute power. Soon afterward, George Washington became America's first president. Many of the democratic principles developed during this era influenced constitutions across the globe. Yet America still faced enormous contradictions. Freedom existed, but millions remained enslaved. Those contradictions would eventually push the nation toward its darkest conflict: expansion, gold, and civil war. Throughout the 1800s, America expanded westward. The Louisiana Purchase nearly doubled the nation's size. The gold rush attracted dreamers from around the world. Railroads connected east to west. Cities exploded in growth. Factories transformed the economy. But one issue divided the country more than any other: slavery. Northern states increasingly opposed it. Southern states depended upon it. In 1861, civil war erupted. It became America's deadliest conflict. More than 600,000 lives were lost. President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. In 1865, slavery was abolished. The Union survived, but healing the nation would take generations. Becoming an industrial giant. After the Civil War, America entered an age of astonishing growth. Steel, oil, electricity, railroads, factories. Immigrants from Europe arrived by the millions. Inventors transformed everyday life. Thomas Edison helped popularize electric lighting. Alexander Graham Bell introduced the telephone. Henry Ford revolutionized manufacturing with the assembly line. New York emerged as one of the world's greatest cities. The Statue of Liberty welcomed millions seeking a better life. By the early 1900s, America had become one of the world's leading industrial powers, the wars that changed everything. The 20th century reshaped America forever. The country entered both world wars, its factories supplied allies, its soldiers fought across Europe and the Pacific. Following World War II, much of Europe lay devastated. America emerged stronger than ever. Its economy boomed. The U.S. dollar became central to global trade. The country helped establish institutions that still influence international politics today. Then came the Cold War. America and the Soviet Union competed in technology, military power, and space exploration. In 1969, millions watched as NASA astronauts landed on the moon. It became one of humanity's greatest achievements. The Age of Innovation. The decades that followed transformed everyday life. Computers, the internet, smartphones, artificial intelligence. Much of today's technological revolution traces its roots to American companies: Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, Meta. Hollywood became the center of global entertainment. American music reached every continent. The NBA, the NFL, fast food, social media, fashion. Silicon Valley became synonymous with innovation. Few countries have influenced global culture as profoundly. America's challenges. Yet America's journey has never been perfect. The nation has faced economic recessions, political polarization, civil rights struggles, terrorist attacks, healthcare debates, gun violence, immigration challenges, growing national debt. Critics question America's role in world affairs. Supporters argue that its democracy continues to evolve and adapt. Like every great nation, America remains a work in progress. America. At 250. Today, America is home to more than 340 million people. It remains one of the world's largest economies. Its universities attract students globally. Its military remains among the strongest. Its companies continue driving technological innovation. But the next 250 years may prove even more important than the first. Artificial intelligence, climate change, space exploration, quantum computing, biotechnology. These fields will define the future. Will America continue leading them? Only time will tell. Conclusion. From 13 colonies to a global superpower, from wooden ships to reusable rockets, from handwritten declarations to artificial intelligence. America's story is one of extraordinary ambition, resilience, innovation, conflict, and reinvention. Whether admired or criticized, one fact is undeniable. Few nations have shaped human history as profoundly over the last 250 years. As fireworks light up the skies this 4th of July, they celebrate more than independence. They celebrate 250 years of dreams, struggles, discoveries, and the ongoing experiment known as the United States of America. Happy 250th birthday, America. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends. Which event in America's 250-year journey do you think changed the world the most? Let us know in the comments below.